Hi Darius, Darko here. I'm gonna be your instructor mentor for this month, so I'm hoping we're gonna have a good time and fun. So now I got your submission. You did send me your Play Blast and Maya file, what is good, just like for first check out. And I'm gonna be talking about just in a sec, but before I go any further, I have to say that as you did submit your Sing Sketch, here you are, right? Your Sing Sketch scene is here. I wasn't able to open it, so I would definitely recommend to read that welcome letter I send you and follow the instructions, because just like all students, animators, you did submit properly. Your name is here, but if I click on it on your link, sorry, access denied, so I can't play it. Now, if everything would be working, then it would be just like this, like in the case of the other student. Click on the link, and boom, it plays, right?
I can't believe they set them.
Now, why is that important to be in the Sing Sketch? Is that then me as an instructor, I have a capability of drawing. Right, so for example, if I think like in this case that this arm should be in a different position, or maybe I don't know, whatever I'm talking about, I can also illustrate, and that is great because it's not just talking, but also it's an image that it's easier for me to explain what I'm talking about. So this actually is a great tool, especially for working on distance with the students. I can point to problematic areas. I can write a note. Even I can write notes here for each frame. I can scrub it easily, and I know exactly on which frame the problem might happen, like maybe like, hey, on here on 618 this should be maybe like this, or whatever, but it really works well. Now, for some reason, like I said, I couldn't open yours, and it might be because as I'm looking here, the address actually on yours a bit different. There is a singsketch.com/playground, and I don't see that playground here. So maybe you did not follow the address that I sent you in this welcome letter. This is welcome letter, right? And address is here, right? So please read once again carefully what it says here, because it's it's pretty much is instructing you from beginning of first week all the way to the submission of the last week, what you're supposed to work on and focus on through week to the week. So once again, here is proper address. So submit your work exactly on the same place as you did, because that is a proper way, proper place, character animation submission form. So this is good. Just for some reason, I couldn't open your Sing Sketch Play Blast. Now, I did open your Maya that you send me with a regular Play Blast, and that's why I'm gonna go through that now. So just continue doing that too. Now, this is your Play Blast. Now, it's not in Sing Sketch, so I cannot draw over it, unfortunately. And I cannot tell you exactly on which frame the problem might be because it's counting differently. It's not counting frames, but I guess seconds or something. So let's take a look what we have right now. Okay, all right. So I don't know exactly what your character is supposed to be doing, right? But if he's supposed to go this way and then maybe jump because it looks like he's getting ready for jump, then you might think of changing the camera angle because this way he's completely in profile walking, and it would be nice actually if the character is in 3/4. Again, as I was saying in that welcome letter, usually we do 3/4 camera angles because that is the most pleasing, the best way to display any animation unless there is a special need for something else. Sometimes, of course, we want character to look directly into the camera, or maybe to walk, next to the camera, parallel to the camera. But that has to be something to do with the story. But if there is no any requirements, then we are always looking for 3/4. That is the best way. Okay, so I would say that from this camera angle, he is kind of okay. Although his arms, if he was supposed to have arms tucked in and on the chest, it does not look like that. And the hands are a little bit kind of not really dealt with. It looks like a kind of like from T-pose, right? They're not really posed out. So he now looks forward, and then I guess he's gonna be walking. Here is a first problem. If this is a part of a walk, and obviously is, and I would say this is a contact position, what is good way to start walk? First, do all contact positions. Second, do all passing positions. After that, you do all down positions and then all up positions. That way it's easy or easier to figure out where your poses are supposed to be, because now when you have a down pose, a contact here and contact there, it's obvious that the passing one will be right here, right? So this foot will be flat, the leg will be straight up, and the character will be right in the middle between this one and that one, right? And then when you have that passing, then you will do down pose, and down pose will be again in the middle between this contact and the next pose that is passing. And then once when you have a down poses, then you do up pose that will be again in the middle between passing and this new contact here. So that is the order of how you're supposed to do walk, right? So first contacts, then passing poses, then down poses, then up poses. Now, what is wrong with this pose is that the contact pose is supposed to be very balanced pose, where the upper part of the body, torso and the hips, will be right in the middle between front and back foot. And also it's characterized by front leg being straight, right? Toes are up, here the heel is up, that is fine, but front leg has to be straight. And then on the next one, the same thing. That back arm doesn't like it belongs to the character. It looks like that the same hand, you use the same hand, you didn't really move it much from here to there. It's in the same place. Then he stops here, and then he goes in some kind of anticipation. But all what you did pretty much was just push the character down, and that what makes him moving really stiffly. Look at his back. There is no any action in his spine. It would be nice if his spine would turn like a letter C when he goes down here. So I would choose better camera angle. Now I don't know once again what he's planning to do here, but if you know, you can have actually more space on the ground if you turn him this way to jump, because here seems to be more space. Now again, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I think it's easier to place the camera on this side. So that is your play blast, right? So far. Of course, this is first week and we are talking about the blocking. So what you have, this is blocking, right? The most important keys are now being made. There will be need, of course, for more keys and breakdowns in between these poses that you have right now. You know, to make a walk complete, you need 4 poses, as I was mentioning. And also to start walking, you need some anticipations and that kind of stuff. Before we go any further, I just want to take a look at a Maya. So in Maya, okay, so this is your scene and this is a guy on the roof, right? And if this is your perspective, this is like a working window, and this is side view. This is side view of what? Of the building. Okay, so you are not supposed to have a side view here. Yes, you are working in 3 window working area. That is good. I mean, you're supposed to have, when you're working, right, like a working environment perspective. That's exactly where you are working, because you can move around and you can see the character from all sides. And you're supposed to have a graph edit on the bottom. That is also good. But here in this window, you're supposed to have actual camera. That means the camera that is fixed, the camera that is locked, and that's a camera that actually you want audience to be looking through. So depends where you're gonna put your camera, right? So if you want camera to be like this, you remember when I was talking about 3/4 view, then you know you can have it like maybe like this, or something like that. Like I said, I don't know what he's gonna do here on the floor when he jumps down. I was mentioning the opposite side, where we have the same case with these stairs, but there is more open space for the character to perform. You know, you can have your character maybe walking this way and jump here and do something whatever you're planning to do. Maybe walk up this ladder or whatever, you know. It's up to you, but again, look for a 3/4 camera, right? Your camera right now is this. So you have to decide where you're gonna have it, and then lock it, right? So that you always know how your character will look in actual camera while you're working in the working perspective camera. Now, what I was saying about the posing is depends where you put this camera. You know, the pose looks fine. From this angle it looks a bit funky. I hope you're not gonna have it from this angle. As he is moving with upper body, try not to have a slide on the foot. There is no reason for this foot to slide, right? Always stay away from the sliding, because it makes character to look like he's on the ice. And now we go. This cannot be proper position for the character, because the contact poses have a front leg straight, or let's say almost straight. We don't want to pull it too much, so with a tiny bend like that. Of course the arms have to be adjusted, and also we have to look for the foot. If the foot is working properly and looks like the foot is moving forward, but it shouldn't, right? All what's supposed to happen here is just the heel going up, so it should not move forward. And it's moving sideways. All what is supposed to be happening is this. Alright? That's all. No movement like this. No translations or rotations. And what the heck? Let's get... Okay, I lost my Maya. So okay, I'm not gonna reopen Maya. It's gonna take forever. But the other contact is supposed to be pretty much the same, with the front leg straight, and then when you go into this squash, work out the spine also, you know, so that he does not look so stiff. All right, if you have any other questions, let me know. All right, and that will be all for now. Thank you.